Welcome to the Red Raider Field, home of the Red Raiders, and to Bacon County High School's 2025 Homecoming Celebration. We would like to extend a special welcome to the Thomasville High football team and their supporters. We also welcome former graduates who are here to help us celebrate homecoming.
Please direct your attention to the center of the field for the recognition of our 2025
Mr. Edmund Thrift is truly a pillar of the Bacon County community. For 29 years, he dedicated his career to the Bacon County school system, serving faithfully at Bacon County Middle School and touching the lives of countless students. Beyond the classroom, he has pastored at Shady Grove Baptist Church for more than 36 years, leading with faith, humility, and compassion. Mr. Thrift has been married to his wife, Robin, for 38 years, and together they have 3 sons and 2 grandchildren. He is an avid supporter of FFA, enjoys working in the garden each spring, and was honored as the Elma Lions Club Citizen of the Year in 2023. Following his retirement, he looks forward to traveling, but for now, he continues to serve and inspire those around him. Beloved by all, Mr. Thrift is a man who embodies service, faith, and community, and we are proud to honor him as our 2025 Grand Marshal. Ladies and gentlemen, BCHS Principal Mr. Powell will present Mr. Thrift with a commemorative football. Congratulations, Mr. Thrift. We appreciate you.
At BCHS, we are proud of our Raider Regiment, Director Dr. Will Garrett and Assistant Director Renee Gorman. The Raider Regiment will be performing for our homecoming festivities. We proudly recognize the young ladies and young men who were selected to be on homecoming court. We will begin with our first seniors.
Our first representatives are Markeria Dunson and Austin Giddens. Markeria is the daughter of Anita Dunson and Marcus Baker. After graduation, Markeria plans to join the United States Air Force and serve her country. Austin is the son of Sean and Candace Giddens. He plans to pursue a career in welding or attend a 2-year technical college. Austin ultimately plans on going where the wind takes him. Up next are seniors Kennedy Boatwright and Isaiah Thomas. Kennedy is the daughter of Roy and Amber Boatwright. She plans to earn a degree in business and continue her career as a RN.
Isaiah is the son of Renee and Chris Thomas. He plans to attend a 4-year college and earn a degree in sports management. He wants to continue playing soccer in college. Our next seniors are Carla Diaz and Caden Tyre. Carla is the daughter of Guadalupe Carrizales and the stepdaughter of Lynn Martinez. She plans to attend Valdosta State University and earn a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Caden is the son of Graham and Dana Tyre. He plans to attend college to earn an engineering, architecture, or construction management degree. He is also considering continue to play baseball in college. He plans to acquire his contracting license and own his own general contracting firm, serving his community in Southeast Georgia. Our next representatives are Gracie Johnson and Santiago Bazell. Gracie is the daughter of Morris and Vanessa Johnson. She plans to attend the University of Georgia. She also plans to keep God at the center of her life and future plans and trust Him to lead her step in every way and allow Him to direct her path towards His purpose. Santiago is the son of Miss Suntan Bazell. He plans to attend college to earn a degree in business and integrating marketing. Santiago would like to continue to play football and baseball in college. Braylon Turner and Travis Cawthorn are our next seniors. Braylon is the daughter of Sean and Brittany Turner. She plans to attend a 4-year college and major in education. Braylon would like to return home to teach in Bacon County and make an impact in her hometown. Travis is the son of Yola Cawthorn Matthews and Stacy Cawthorn. He plans to follow in his grandfather's footsteps and join Satilla REA after graduation. Our next seniors are Maddie Metters and Coleman Thomas. Maddie is the daughter of Alicia Mullis and Daniel Johnson. She plans to attend the University of Florida to earn her doctoral pharmacy degree. She plans to become a pharmacist. Coleman is the son of Reverend and Miss Justin and Kathy Thomas. He plans to attend Georgia Southern University before transferring to Georgia Tech. He wants to earn a master's degree in computer engineering. Carly Langford and Rocker Clement are our next representatives. Carly is the daughter of Dr. Amanda Langford and Mr. Randall Langford. She plans to open her own coffee shop this summer. Carly plans to earn a cosmetology degree from Coastal Pines Technical College before attending Valdosta State University to earn a doctorate degree in education. She wants to become a leader in education while helping others learn and grow. Rocker is the son of Kristen Clement and the late Jesse Clement and stepson of Levi King. He plans to finish his diesel technician degree through Coastal Pines Technical College. Rocker then plans to take over the family mechanic shop or work for John Deere.
Next up are Brody Middleton and Sam Carter. Brody is the daughter of Michelle Middleton and the late Stephen Middleton and the granddaughter of Sharon and Larry Smith. She plans to attend Georgia Southern University to obtain a bachelor's degree in nursing. Brody wants to become a registered nurse. Sam is the son of Heath and Shauna Carter. After graduation, he plans to attend Coastal Pines Technical College to pursue a career in plumbing. He eventually wants to become a certified plumbing contractor. Braylon Long and Denver Hancock are our next seniors. Braylon is the daughter of John and Tara Long. She plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agriculture College and pursue a degree in nursing and become a registered nurse. Denver is the son of Levi Hancock and Carrie McCartney. He plans to attend Coastal Pines Technical College and earn a degree in plumbing. He eventually wants to farm blueberries. Janie Beth Woodall and Ashton Crawford are our final senior representatives. Janie Beth is the daughter of Chuck and Amy Woodall. She plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agriculture College and pursue a degree in agriculture business. Ashton is the son of Garrett and Ashley Crawford. He plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in education as well as continue to wrestle. He wants to return to Bacon County in hopes to become the head wrestling coach. Please welcome our 2024 Homecoming King and Queen, Taya Dow and Aiden Cawthorn. They will be crowning this year's King and Queen. Taya is attending South Georgia State College, but will transfer to Georgia Southern University next year. She will major in business and accounting and plans to become a CPA. Aiden is currently employed at Live Oak Homes in Waycross, but plans to start his own clothing business in the near future. Now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. This year's homecoming king is Santiago Bazell. The 2025 homecoming queen is Markeria Dunson.
Do I need to go? Santiago and Markeria.
This concludes our 2025 homecoming festivities. Congratulations to all these young men and women. Please stay to cheer on our Red Raiders as they battle Thomasville High Bulldogs.
will be presented by FCA member Braylon King, which will be followed by the national anthem presented by the Raider Regiment.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this exciting day of homecoming and the chance to come together as a team and community. We ask for your protection over every person on the field, keep us safe and strong, help us to play with honor, respect, sportsmanship, and teamwork, showing your love in all we do. We also lift up the homecoming court tonight. Bless each student representing our school. May they feel your peace and confidence. Help us all to celebrate one another with kindness and joy, remembering that true value comes from you alone. Guide our coaches, families, and fans to support us with encouraging hearts. Help us to glorify you in every moment. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sky Keck alongside Heath Carver tonight in the booth here at Red Raider Field in Alma, Georgia, as we just got done with our homecoming ceremonies. Our Grand Marshal Edmund Thrift was recognized. We recognized our homecoming court of 10 senior ladies and young men, and now we're going to get ready to actually play some football, Heath.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful night here. Got a little breeze blowing here in the Red Kingdom, and you know we're hosting one of the powerhouses in Georgia that's come over here to the Red Kingdom tonight to take on our Red Raiders here for homecoming. And you know, if you want to point it to a David and Goliath story, it's definitely shaping up that way. But you know, our Red Raiders I think they're up for the task tonight.
Yeah, and all week, you know, you hear about homecoming and all the festivities, and I know as a coach you worry to death about your guys getting caught up in this and that, and you know, focusing on the task at hand and the job that needs to be done. But Heath, I'm not going to lie, I feel pretty good about the way this week went and everything that I heard and seen. And I think what I liked the most was anybody that I talked to, specifically coaches, asked them, you know, what they thought, how they were feeling, you know, what was on their mind about the game. I never once heard, oh, well, Thomasville's this, Thomasville's that. It was what we have to do.
That's right.
And what we focus on and what we need to do to be successful. And so I like that aspect of it.
And you know, for me, being there in the household with Sam, that's how he come home every night this week. Was like, you know, this is going to be a tough game, but we're the ones that got to answer it. We can't worry about what Thomasville does. They're going to score points. They're going to tackle, do what they're supposed to because they're a very good team. It's how do we respond from it. And again, that's coming from the coaching staff. Coach Thad also had that message this morning. Matt Thrift spoke also this morning to the guys. And, man, I'll be honest with you, I'm 47 years old. After both of them got through talking,
or anything that's going to happen over the course of this game that'll necessarily shock us. I mean, we know they're good. We know they're big. We know they're fast. We know they're strong. We know they got athletes all over the field. So I feel like we're prepared.
You know, you go back to that. On paper, they look really good. But the game ain't played on paper. It's played out there on that green grass. And, again, our Red Raiders, it's a challenge for them. And I want to see them step up and answer the call, and again, as just raising young men in our community. If they were all easy, they wouldn't be made of much. But facing the hard task, that's what's going to show something. And I've got all confidence in them that tonight we can shock the world.
I know if you pay attention to rankings and news around the state and in this region, this classification, Thomasville's highly ranked. I mean, you look at some sources, they're number one, some they're number two. I mean, either way, they're at the top. They're really good. And as a fan, I'm sure as a spectator, what goes through your mind, I mean, you come and watch games like this, see teams like this, because, you know, there's some really good players over there on that sideline. And you go up and down the roster, and you're going to get to see some good athletes out there on this field tonight, and honestly, that goes for both sides.
And you're going to see some guys. Not that we ain't got some too that's going to be playing on Saturday, but they got quite a few over there that going to be playing big time colleges on Saturday next year. And again, you know, it's for our guys to step up and answer that call. They've practiced hard. Coach Thad talked about the practice we talked this morning, so everything was really good, and they were happy with how practice went, and they came with a business mindset of, you know, of just doing what they're supposed to do, each one of them, and more than anything else, relying on each other and picking each other up.
And, you know, we were up here mentioning a while ago last week, you know, we were coming off a bye. We played a team that was 0-4, and, I mean, we didn't play our best game by any means. Any stretch of the imagination. Every coach and every player on our roster, on our team, will be able to tell you that. And everybody knows that, of course, we got to play a lot better than that here tonight.
Oh, yeah, we definitely do. But, talking or just thinking about Coach Thad being a first-year coach, and, you know, a lot of people put some some stock into that. I don't think Coach Thad puts much stock in him being a first-year coach, because I'll tell you, we had a couple of plays there where our guys our O-line picked up and got to play in. We got them to draw off sides. One we got, one we didn't. But the biggest thing it showed to me was it put it on film to Thomasville. Hey, we ready for y'all this year, because at the playoff last year they got us quite a few times doing that. But that tells me right there, Coach Thad's a student of the game. He knows what to prepare for, and something as simple as that. You're talking about 5-yard penalty. But if our guys can have the discipline not to jump when everybody else moves, that's going to be big.
And then for Bacon County, once that ball snapped, you just got to get after it.
That's right.
Every single play tonight, from snap to whistle until that clock hits double zeros. And Thomasville, like I said, we know what they're going to be. They're going to be well coached. They're going to be a really good team. It's a great matchup. It's a great opportunity for our team to even, play these guys. And that can go for anybody we play in this region, because you're going to play such good quality teams every single week.
I don't know if you looked at the standings very much, but I have. If I'm not mistaken, there's 4 of the top 10 in our region.
Yeah, with Jeff Davis, they cracked the top 10 this week.
So it don't get no easier in our region. And our guys, again, we just expect them to step up and do what they're supposed to do. And, as we see our captains take the field, number 7, Santiago Bazell, who was just crowned homecoming king. Number 68, Sam Carver. Number 3, Isaiah Thomas. And number 52, our offensive player of the week last week, Rodney Batten. I'll tell you, he had some blocks now where he had the guys over here on the sideline.
Yeah, I've noticed him a couple times this year, even pulling and just running behind him. I mean, we've made some things happen.
That's right.
And going back, looking at this game tonight, talking about the strength of schedule. I mean, to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's what Ric Flair always said.
I think it worked out for him.
That's right.
At least that's what they claim, the man.
Hey, to beat a man, you got to beat the man. I always love that. But, yeah, I reiterated. Like I say, Thomasville's going to come out. They got a passing game that is top-notch, a great quarterback back there, dual-threat quarterback. And our defense, they've been our backbone all year long, and they're definitely going to be tested tonight and see how they stand up against it. And, the offense, we just got to get going early. Sustain a drive and not get behind the sticks early in downs and just move down the field. And end of the day, like I said, you can talk about Thomasville and their legacy all you want to. They're still 16, 17, 18-year-old kids just like ours are.
Right.
And, again, it's time to step up. We're coming down to a minute and 20 left before we start the game, and our captains have just done the coin toss, shaking hands, and we're ready to tee this thing up here shortly.
To hit on what you just said, sustaining drives. I've heard that phrase so many times this week.
Yeah, and sometimes the best defense is a good offense keeping their offense off the field. And, for us, it's definitely going to be something we're going to have to make sure we're doing. And, the young coaching staff, they've kind of dialed up some things here and there. And it's one of those things also that, if we're on the passing game, short dink and dunk passing, we'll take that all night long and drive on down the field. And last week we saw our running game step up a little bit more than what it had been. Looking for good things out of that. But, again, it's going to start out there in the trenches on both sides, defense and offense.
I'm just excited to see these guys tee it up tonight. Excited for these fans that have come out to watch the homecoming festivities, to watch these guys play tonight. And, we might as well give them something to cheer about.
That's right. Again, sometimes the most dangerous ones are the ones that ain't got nothing but pride to play for. And, again, our guys have heard it all week long, and all the talking's over with now. Pad's fixing to pop, the ball's fixing to fly, and we're going to see if we can't start this game off. And looks like we're going to be on the defensive side. We're going to kick off here and start the game, which means, fortunately for us, we'll get it second half. And Isaiah brings the team on to do the kicking duties. He was out last week with a I think it was just an ankle injury. I'm glad to have him back because he's definitely a weapon for us.
I want to see that energy and that passion and excitement on the sideline all night because we're going to need it.
We definitely are. And, you know, Coach Thad said it tonight or this morning at breakfast. He said they're going to make plays. Big thing's how do we respond when they make a play.
That's one of the biggest lessons you can learn in this game is how to handle adversity and bounce back from it.
Man, that's life. Isaiah kicks a nice deep kick down to about the 4-yard line. They're going to bring it out there. He's got blockers.
Oh, a lot of room. There's a flag on the play, though.
I think they're going to get somebody for holding. And Isaiah brings him down, but it's going to come back because they was holding on the play. Maybe not as much laundry as last Friday night on the first quarter. Was that not the longest first quarter in the history of football?
The longest first quarter, the longest game. I mean, whatever you want to call it, we can go with it because I feel like we were there all night.
Man. What was it? Was it about 9:30, 10 o'clock before we ever went to halftime?
I thought it was midnight before we went to halftime being there.
So that's going to back up Thomasville to start the game. And our defense is going to take over. It's going to back Thomasville up to about the 23-yard line.
First and 10, Thomasville, 23.
Our Red Raiders come out and some intensity and fire, and you'd like to see that in a group of young men. Here's this game starts. Thomasville comes out with one wide receiver up top, two to the bottom, one running back in the backfield. Hand it off to him up the middle. He's trying to bounce outside. He makes one guy miss and gets the edge and picks up about 14 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's just something you got to do there in the running game. Contain it, set that edge. And with the athletes Thomasville is going to have, them hitting the edge will be a scary sight.
And that young man right there did a very good job of being patient and waiting to see if there was a hole open up and getting to the outside of it. And our ends and outside linebackers definitely going to have to contain there. Thomasville comes out with trips to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. Fake the handoff. Quarterback goes back to pass. They flush him out of the pocket. And I think there's a flag on us.
I think that might be a late hit there.
Yep. I think that's going to be offsetting penalties because I think they got them for holding over here. See what the call is. Face mask for us. Personal foul on us. So that's going to move them up about 30 yards.
Big chunk there for Thomasville.
We can't be giving them free plays for sure. Dang, they're about half the field right there. They done swapped on us.
Yeah, so basically Thomasville will take this snap from where they would have had the opening kickoff at if not for the penalty.
Thomasville comes out with twins to the top, twins to the bottom. And they decided to give them a little bit more there. Thomasville comes out with twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Gets a snap. And gets a guy right there in the hook area, and he's going to pick up a first down.
Yeah, just having trouble getting him down there. He broke a few tackles on that play and had to have a host of Raiders to take him down.
And looks like another flag on the play. Think they're going to get us for jumping over the pile.
Last week all over again.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10. For Thomasville with 11 minutes and 19 seconds. And, man, we've just given them most of these yards here. Thomasville comes out with twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Hands it off up the middle. He bounces back outside. He's got blockers and goes in for his touchdown. He's got great vision as he goes to the line, and if ain't nothing there.
Yeah, just a great job
he
there
will
by the
bounce it
back.
outside. We got to contain him tonight.
He found that open space, took advantage of it.
Thomasville lines up to kick the point after try. We've been pretty successful getting somebody in there blocking kicks. But they're going to kick it up through the uprights.
Yeah, pretty good looking kick there.
Yeah, Thomasville's got a good kicking game. Thomasville got everything good game, man. Again, on paper, man, they're going to be top tier team for us to face tonight. And again, that first drive showed just how dangerous they are, but we helped them more than they really helped themselves there. So if we can clean that up, we might do a lot better.
Back here is Thomasville set to kick off for the Raiders as we look to go on offense for the first time here tonight.
Looks like he's going to kick it near hash, and he does. And it's going to go out of bounds. So our Red Raiders are going to get it up about the 35-yard lines where we're going to start on the offensive side of the ball. We're going to be led out by our quarterback, number 10, Scotland Hennessy. Our O-line tonight will be number 68, Sam Carver at center. Number 50, Nolan Ledbetter. Number 61, Whitman Tyre at guard. Number 52, Rodney Batten. And then sophomore, Joshua Manning, number 58. We come out with twins to the top side, one wide receiver to the bottom. Hand it off up the middle, number 20. He tried to get a guy to miss, and there's a flag come out. Going to be holding on us. That is not where we wanted to start at, Sky.
No.
So that's going to back us up 10 yards. Going to bring up first down and 20 now for our Red Raiders.
Just setting ourselves behind the sticks here. Not where we want to be.
We come out with twins to the bottom, one wide receiver to the top. They look to be playing zone. Now they come up to press. And I think we're going to jump off sides. Oh, no, they got him. I thought they were going to get a wide receiver here for it.
And Heath, that's something that you alluded to there in the pregame talking about.
Yep. Oh, I just saw a T-shirt go up in there. I mean, Scott McCarty's made it.
Yep, that's exactly what I was about to say. The game can officially start now.
That's right. Scotland goes back to the pass. And, man, it looked like a lot of hand checking right there. I'm going to fall incomplete. I'm going to chalk that up to both of them had some hand fighting going on, and they just done a non-call on that. But I think Dixon had a step on him, and Scotland could have dropped it in the bucket. That had been a perfect throw, though, to get there. So it brings up 3rd and 15 for our Red Raiders. Second down and 15. Santiago Bazell and company come into a tight formation. Now we spread it out. Scotland drove back to pass. And he's got a wide open Santiago. He comes down with a jump ball. Great job on that 50-50 ball by Santiago Bazell. But he's going to come up a little bit slow. He fell right back down on that defender. But huge first down for our Red Raiders. I think that just kind of knocked the joints out of him a little bit the way he fell right there.
You know, I've said it before this season, but a 50-50 ball to Santiago is not a 50-50 ball. The odds are a little better than that.
We hand it off to number 20. He's trying to get the edge. He spins. Makes one miss, but he is met as soon as he spun.
Yeah, he took a big hit there.
Brings up 2nd down and about 7 for Bacon County. We run twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. One running back in the backfield. Try to get them to jump off sides. I think they're going to get us for false start. I think it's going to be on that end over there on the far side.
Offsides on the defense.
Oh. He must have been lined up in the neutral zone, as they used to say.
I think Scott might have just lost that T-shirt.
Oh, I think there's a few back there in the lake.
You know, some of our students go fishing back there sometimes. They might be able to get one out of there.
That's right. We run one wide receiver to the bottom, twins to the top. Got a tight end. And then we did jump that time. I saw his butt move. Give it right back to him there and 2nd down. Right about the 50-yard line. Twins to the top, one wide receiver to the bottom, one running back in the backfield. Hand it off to him. He's trying to get to the outside. Oh, ball comes out.
Thomasville is acting like they got it.
I think Thomasville does have it.
A little momentum shift there is, you know, we look like we were accumulating something there on that drive.
Yep, the ball just popped out of our running back's hands and put it on the dirt, and Thomasville recovered here, and we were seeing a little bit of a drive go right there, and that's what we wanted to see. But we just got to figure out how to answer it now and finish those drives out. And Thomasville comes, takes back over with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first quarter. One wide receiver to the top, twins to the bottom. That's a nice-looking quarterback they got back there. Hand it off, fake the handoff, pulls it. And they're going to get them for holding. Great tackle by number 25 there and more. But, man, they had a hold of our little strong safety out there. He couldn't go nowhere. So that's going to back them up 10 yards. Replay first down, but be 1st and 20. Fake the handoff again. He pulls it. And we push him out of bounds. But not after a huge game. He's going to pick up a first down right there.
Yeah, good little run there by the quarterback. As you know, he showed his wheels there. Again, we said it. He's a really good athlete back there.
Our linebackers got to keep our eyes on him, not be following the running back. Just keep following the ball. Thomasville saw something they've liked here, and they're going right back to it. They got trips to the bottom side, little swing pass, and he's got blockers out in front of him. Trying to make a guy miss, and we bring him down. Number 5, nice tackle right there in the open field. But that brings up another first down for Thomasville. Thomasville comes out with one wide receiver to the top, two to the bottom, joined in the backfield by 2 running backs now. Kind of a wishbone look. Hands it up right up the middle to number 3. One guy tries to bring him down.
Man, a flag from every official.
I think they're going to get us for face mask on that.
Good jump cut there in the hole by the running back.
Man, that number 3 is impressive in the hole, man. He's very good at containing and watching. Yep, that's what it's going to be, face mask against Bacon. And Thomasville's got something going here. They down in on our 5-yard line, trying to score again here in the first quarter. Number 8 settles in at quarterback. Number 3 at running back in the backfield with him. Hand off to him again. And we wrap him up in the backfield. Number 13, Scooter Johnson. Number 5, Jaden Marion. And number 14,
it's Nolan Powell.
I keep wanting to put him and Cam in the same. They about like the same player. They don't say a whole lot. They just go to work. Thomasville comes out, a little rushed offense, and they're going to get us to jump. So we're going to give it back to them here.
Yeah, just a bit of trying to weather the storm here if you're Bacon County.
We run an extra lineman in and run off a DB here with them inside our red zone right on the 9-yard line. Thomasville comes out with what we call a sniffer running back with 2 running backs in the backfield. Hands it off to number 3. He's trying to get outside, cuts it back inside, spin moves, and we tackle him about the 2-yard line.
Then we're going to have an injury timeout for a Raider. Yep. So with that, we'll take our first break of the night here with 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Thomasville leading 7-0. All right, we're back.
It's going to be second down and goal here on about the 2-yard line for Thomasville. They run with the 2 running backs in the backfield. Hand it off number 3 again, and we do wrap him up in the backfield.
Yeah, I see number 12, Amari Riles, and number 20, Travis Cawthorn in there.
I see number 77 snatching him around. Great job by our defense, man, standing up big right here. It's going to be 4th down and goal here.
This will be a great time for a stop by your Red Raider defense.
Our defense comes lined up. They got tripped to the top side. That number 3 looks like he's fixing to try to run it that way. They run a man in motion. They're going to try to throw a pass. Oh, it's going to come in complete. Right over the fingertips of our DBs to go up 2 scores here in the Red Kingdom.
Yeah, good strike there by the quarterback. Good, accurate throw right where the receiver needed it to make it come down with the catch.
Thomasville's going to tee it up. Number 99 is going to do the kicking duties for them. Ball's up. And it is good. So our Red Raiders fall behind early here in the game, 14-0 to Thomasville. And Sky, we just need to, on offense, just finish that drive. If we finish that drive out, that takes a lot of time off that clock, and their offense ain't on the field. And so for us, it's going to be very important just to keep holding on to the ball and keep driving our feet and seeing what we can do.
Goes back to the key phrase of the week, just sustaining drives. And, you know, getting out of our own way, you know, clean up some of the penalties we've had here.
You know, we all sat around the house last week watching Georgia and Tennessee when it was 21-0. There was not a lot of happy Georgia fans at that moment of time. So we know this game's far from over. But again, just how do our guys answer now that Thomasville's made the plays? Are we going to come back and make the plays too? Thomasville spreads out. And they're definitely trying to keep it away from number 7. Looks like they're going to try to kick it back down towards this near hash again. Onside kick. That looks like we recovered it.
That was a pretty bold call there.
Oh, they recovered it. Well, I thought our guys was on that.
There is a flag. Sideline warning on Bacon County. Talk about keeping your foot on the gas there, Heath. Thomasville's, I guess, I don't really know. I mean,
yeah. Hey, that's football. We were definitely not ready for that, and definitely caught us on our heels. And our Red Raider defense has to come back onto the field and try to stop this high-powered Thomasville offense. Fake the handoff. He drops back the pass. He's looking. He's going deep.
He's got a man
wide open, and he just drops it in the pocket.
Man, that is a gut punch right there, Heath.
Man, they just hit us right there in the gut for sure. That ball was 55 yards in the air, on target, to a wide open Thomasville player.
Yeah, great throw and catch there. Man, nice play by the offense. But if you're the Red Raiders there, you know, that onside kick kind of catches you off guard. And then, man, they just come and hit you right in the mouth on the first play. And, Heath, we got to answer back quick.
Oh, yeah, we go back to Coach Thad's talk. How are we going to respond? And it's good. So, man, just that quick, we go down 21 points here early in the Red Kingdom. And, you know, right now, everything they said about Thomasville's been true. It's up for us to answer that call now.
Yeah, Red Raiders definitely need a big response here. You'll see a bit of a little different special teams formation up front here from Bacon County, I believe.
We definitely got to be ready for it. And, man, we've got a lot of open field right there in the middle. There is nobody in between our up, back, and San Diego for 25 yards. And if I was a coach, I'd try to be getting it about right there. A little squib kick. Number 4 picks it up. He's trying to go across the top of the field. And they bring him down about the 25-yard line. But there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, a couple different flags coming in.
I don't know what the call's going to be. Personal foul on them. That helps us out for sure.
Tell you, Heath, we need a good long drive here just to rest our defense a little bit. They've been on the field a lot so far in this game.
We definitely do. We need to, again, take advantage of any gifts they give us, but we just got to move the ball. And that's going to move our Red Raiders all the way up to the 43-yard line. We run twins to the top, one wide receiver to the bottom. Hand it off to number 4. He spins off one, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Good hard run by Keandrick Dixon. Great job by the O-line to pick that blitz up, man. They were bringing the kitchen sink across the front. Our Red Raiders come and get back over the ball. We've gotten where we run with some tempo. One right wide receiver to the top. Send him in motion down to the bottom. Do a little swing to him. He's trying to make guy miss, gets outside. Definitely a good run by Santiago Bazell. And, you know, it was the playoff game at Thomasville. To the top. Send him in motion down to the bottom. Do a little swing to him. He's trying to make guy miss, gets outside. Definitely good in this quarter. Need to answer here. Toss out to number 4. He's trying to get outside. He's still on his feet, and they finally run him out of bounds after about a 9-yard pickup, I think. Might be close to a first down. Oh, man, I thought he was closer to the sticks than that. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 here for our Red Raiders. 2. I'm sorry. We run twins to the top, one wide receiver down here to the bottom. He's by himself. Hand it off number 4. Think he's going to get it back to the original line to the line of scrimmage. Don't want to pick up nothing on that. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 now.
Nothing going there for us. There's a flag here late after the play.
Okay, sideline warning against Thomasville, looks like. Man, I'm telling you, number 3's out here on an island by himself. They are floating a safety over here on top, ain't they?
Yeah, but that means number 7 is on an island by himself up top.
We try to get them to jump off sides, and, man, there is man up outside there with number 7. Hand it off to number 4 again, up the middle. Nowhere to go. Bring up big 4th down for our Red Raiders. And Isaiah's got a leg, but I ain't sure we're there yet.
This is a big play in this game for Bacon County if they want to try to climb this 21-point mountain here.
Yep. We run with a tight bunch set. We saw this started out over in Telfair. And we dump it off to number 17. And, man, I think he's going to be very close to a 1st down.
Yeah, good catch there by Noah. Pass was a little low for him. He had to reach down and grab it, and I think he might have caught it twice.
Yeah. And that's going to be a 1st down. Good job by our Red Raiders. Big 4th down call by our coaching staff. We hurry to the line, running tempo.
We're going to try that one-on-one with Santiago. In the end zone, did he catch it? Yes, he did.
Yes, sir.
What a play. What a throw and catch there by Scotland Hennessy.
4th down call by our coaching staff. We hurry to the line, running tempo.
We're going to try that one-on-one with Santiago. In the end zone, did he catch it? Yes, he did.
Yes, sir.
What a play. What a throw and catch.
Right here to answer here in the 1st quarter, man. We talked about it. They're going to make plays. How do we respond? And we came out and responded right here at Sky.
Yep, and, I mean, that's just what we needed. Got the crowd back into it, energized out here.
Yep. A little bit of confusion there on the sidelines.
Wow.
Wow. I thought that was just part of football nowadays. That's crazy. But the kick is up, and it is good. So our Red Raiders answer back here, man. Big time job by our O-line and offensive receivers and running backs to get this ball down there to put a score on the board here with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Our Red Raiders are still down, though, 21-7.
We'll take a break and be right back.
Pass broken up by number 12, Amari Riles. Hill on the carry, forced out of bounds by number 23, Carter Chansey. With a first down. Sawyer on the catch. And there was a flag on the play, tackled down by number 23, Chansey. Personal foul on the offense. Pass intended for number 0, Hill, incomplete. It's second down and 10. Number 28 on the carry. There is a flag on the play. Personal foul.
All right, we're back, Heath, after what seemed like a long technical difficulty there where we lost everything up here. And, since Brent takes credit for being the face of this operation, we're going to blame him. But he also fixed it, so that's the good part.
That's right. He did a good job there. But unfortunately, while we were away, Thomasville tacked on another score there. And, it's just one of those things. That's the way it's kind of going to be tonight, how we going to answer back and see if our defense can get a stop. Another squib kick. Oh, it goes right through our hand of our running back.
We got Santiago trying to block 7 guys there maybe. And, that never turns out well.
Keandre just looked and just lowered his head and got what he could get out of it, bringing it up to about the 15-yard line. And our offense is going to take over there deep in our territory.
Yeah, we just need more of what we had on our last offensive drive, Heath.
Yeah, we definitely showed that we can move the ball here against Thomasville. We come out with twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. Little toss. Oh, he fumbles the ball, and they're going to scoop it and score. Not what we wanted right there for sure. But Keandre, I think, just took his eyes off the ball for just a minute. And it don't go well.
It's just one of those little things there that can catch up to you.
Yep. Sometimes when things ain't going our way, it really ain't going our way.
Yeah, sometimes it's just all bad.
Yep. Thomasville lines up for point after try, and it is up and it's good. Man, it seems like.
And it's still the first quarter.
Still the first quarter. 1 minute and 38 seconds. Thomasville goes up 35-7 against our Red Raiders.
This has been another one of those 45-minute first quarters here, Heath.
It's taking forever again. I think that's become a custom for us. It's supposed to only take 12 minutes in case y'all didn't know how many minutes a quarter actually is.
Heath, we just got to keep fighting, keep chopping, stick with it. I mean, there's still a ton of time to go in this ball game.
And we've proven we can score and run with these guys. But we've also got to find something on defense to make a stop here and get the ball back without them scoring. We've not made them punch yet or turnover on downs. And it's just, again, when you're not doing that, it's going to be a long night on our defense for sure.
Yep.
Thomasville comes back out to kick off. Another little squib kick. And, man, that makes a funny bounce. And, man, they bring him down on about the 23-yard lines where they're going to bring it down at or spot it at. And let's see how our offense comes back out.
Definitely need a answer here.
Our O-line's already on the ball, ready to go. We come out with twins to the top side, one wide receiver down to the bottom. Scotland Hennessy's our quarterback. One running back in the backfield, handed off to number 4. And he's met after about a yard gain.
I'll tell you, there's been some big hits down there. There's definitely a lot of physicality in this game, which, again, that's Thomasville. That's their MO. That's what they're going to do. I mean, you look at the athletes they have out there on that field, they're bringing the hammer with them.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely coming and to bring the pain. It's not going to be just a light touch. We come back up with twins to the bottom, one wide receiver to the top. They run a blitz. And just outside the hands of Santiago. Going to come up incomplete. It's going to bring up a third down and about 9 for our Red Raiders.
Oh, good throw and
Nice
catch
throw
there.
and catch.
It's a great little route there by Isaiah, just sitting down right in the hole.
He stopped that route dead still and turned around and was met by the ball by Scotland. Great job right there. Great job by our O-line to give him time to throw. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom, one wide receiver to the top. Hand it off to number 4 again.
A lot of hats to the ball there by Thomasville.
I think he's going to bring up a loss on the play. Going to bring up second down and 11 for our Red Raiders. 14 seconds left in the first quarter. We might actually get to see this one in.
I didn't know that was possible, Heath.
And it's definitely been a old-fashioned tail whipping, if you want to say it, for our Red Raiders here in that first quarter. Thomasville come over here to put some points on the board, and they definitely done that. Our Red Raiders, we've shown some life on the offensive side of the ball. We've made some plays and been able to push it down the field and have some of those runs we talked about on offense. But, man, our defense has got to find a way to stop them.
Yeah, and Thomasville's not going to feel sorry for you.
Oh, no.
They'll put up as many points as they can on that scoreboard. Again, great athletes. They're here to put their foot on the gas, as evidenced by that onside kick there in the first quarter.
And when you start talking about, like, the ranking system, power ranking and things like that, unfortunately, those points go into play there. And for us, again, it's just figuring out on the defensive side of how we're going to stop this offense that, just seems to be able to just click at the right time, and led by a good running back that has great vision and being able to pass it when they need to. And again, it's football. You're playing a very good team tonight.
Raiders will have 2nd and 11 here to start the second quarter, down 35-7.
Yep, y'all heard that right. Second quarter. That was a long first quarter.
You mentioned the Tennessee-Georgia game earlier, Heath. There was a lot of points scored in that first quarter last week as well.
Sure was. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom. We send Santiago Bazell in motion. Little swing pass to him. And, man, he's makes a couple of guys miss. And they finally sling him down. But, man, big loss right there.
Yeah, just nothing going on that play. Thomasville's defense showcasing that speed they have out there, closing on that play.
Their strong safety read that one all the way through. Bring up a long third down for our Red Raiders, about 15 yards, third down and 15. And we're going to call a timeout here.
And Heath will take a timeout as well and be right back.
Our Red Raiders come out, spread everybody out, twins both ways. Drop back to pass. Overthrown.
This Thomasville quarterback has a really good arm.
And that's going to bring out on the punt team for our Red Raiders. First time I think we punted tonight. Unfortunately, we gave it away more than we punted.
Yeah, that last pass is overthrown there by Scotland.
High kick. Oh, he bobbles it. Picks it up, bobbles it again. And we track him down by number 21 and number 61.
Man, what are the odds that he can sit there and drop that punt twice and pick it back up both times?
Yeah, that's just the old saying, that's the way the ball bounces sometimes. That perfect right here. Thomasville comes out, and I don't see them letting off on the gas any whatsoever. So our defense have got to make some big stops here and figure this offense out. And like I said, man, that running back in the backfield, great vision and great patience. They run twins to the top, one wide receiver to the bottom, hand it off to him.
I think he'll get a gain of 2 on the play.
Looks like they're going to pick up 2 there. Oh, they're going to back it up 1. Bring up 2nd down and 9. And we flush him out of the pocket.
Quarterback showing his athleticism there, escaping from
But
Amari
incomplete
Riles.
pass. Great job by Amari Riles to flush him out of the pocket, and great job to containing him too. Because man, I thought he could have easily squirted away from our guys and been open grass for sure. So that's going to bring up about a 3rd down and 9. Takes the snap, looking to throw short.
There's a flag
Man,
back around the line of scrimmage.
I think they were holding all of our defensive linemen.
The quarterback just kept standing back there. That is a hold on the offense.
So that's going to back them up. Replayed 3rd down. Big 3rd down for our Red Raiders right here. Sky talked about it and got to figure out a way to get their offense off the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a huge play for us in terms of trying to make a comeback and chip away here.
So Thomasville comes out with trips to the top side, 1 wide receiver down here to the bottom. We're running a 3-man front. He drops back to pass, a little short screen pass. And, man, we eat that up. Very good job by our lineman to break off of that.
Yeah, so we'll force a punt here.
Yep. Definitely what we wanted to see right then was to force a punt. Great job by our defense come and answer the call here. Santiago Bazell is deep to return this punt. Watching this kicker pregame, man, he can sky it. It's going to go to the top side, and they're going to let it roll. And, of course, that's going to take a Thomasville bounce for them. Going to pin us fairly deep.
Yeah, inside our own 20.
And our Red Raider offense takes over. 9 minutes and 3 seconds left in the half. Sky, we talked about it, and that's what we were hoping to see, our defense answer, and they did there. Now let's see if we can get one of those drives going, take some time off this clock, answer right here going into the half would be a great thing for us, I think.
Yeah, big opportunity here for the offense to help pick up the defense.
Thomasville runs with a 4-man front. Hand it off number 4. Nowhere to run right there.
Yeah, they're just swarming to the ball on those run plays right now.
Going to lose about 3 yards on the play. Be second down and about 13 on our 15-yard line. We run twins to the top, one wide receiver to the bottom. Switch that. Twins to the bottom, one wide receiver to the top. Scotland drops back to pass. Yeah. And they fight for it and do not come away with it.
Yeah, Scotland took a solid hit there on that throw as well.
It's going to bring up third down and 13 for Red Raiders.
Still getting the play in, getting everything right.
Called it interference, but and we're going to punt the ball.
Man, that was a quick drive there, Heath. I tell you, that seemed like it was over in a flash.
And didn't go nowhere but backwards on it, too. We definitely didn't want to do that. We got Whitman Tyre on to do the long snapping for us. Number 3, Isaiah Thomas, has got his heels on the goal line doing the punting. They've got a guy back about the 45-yard line. Nice kick, drives him back. And he's got a hole. And brought down by number 77. Big Mason Johnson with an open field tackle. You usually don't see a D lineman breaking down and making a tackle like that. Great job by him.
I'm not sure the returner knew
touchdown.
what just happened either.
And really probably saved the touchdown right there for us. So Thomasville comes out deep in Bacon County territory with 8 minutes and 3 seconds left in the half. Thomasville comes out with one wide receiver to the top, twins down to the bottom, one running back in the backfield. Little slant pass, and it's low.
Yep, low and behind the intended receiver there. As we did have some pressure coming off that edge.
Oh, yeah. He had to get rid of it quick. Bring up second down and 10 for Thomasville. They run to a little bunch set. One wide receiver a little bit out here. Hand it off to the running back up to the top side. He's got a hole. And we bring him down. But not after a big gain on the play.
Yeah, some really good blocking there by Thomasville off that edge. Running back just had a small convoy in front of him.
It's going to bring up first, and they might get a first down out of it.
With that timeout, we'll take a timeout as well.
Our Red Raiders are deep in our own end zone. Thomasville got a first down and 10. Drop back to pass. Got plenty of time.
What a throw.
Oh, and he drops it.
Wow.
Wow.
We'll take it, Heath.
Man. Undoubtedly, he thought he had that one and didn't look it in.
Yeah, you know he's kicking himself after that one.
Yeah, that'll be looked at as a coaching staff on Monday, boy. They're not going to be real happy with that. Thomasville comes back out, twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Fakes the handoff, he pulls it, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Our Red Raiders fall behind even further, 41-7 here. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first quarter.
Another strong kick there on the point after attempt. So that brings it to Thomasville 42, Bacon County 7 with 7 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the first half. And Heath, I think we're just looking for some consistency right now.
Again, learn. Let's just learn from each step of the way. You know, keep being us. And using this for what it actually is at this time, it's a learning moment. That's about all I can say. It's just, you know, I know for our guys, man, it's definitely got to be disheartening for them. But I want to see a continued fight in them. Thomasville tees it up. We got 3 deep. Another line drive kick. Santiago going to pick it up. He's got a little hole. Goes back across the middle, spins off one guy. And man,
he's got some
nothing
space.
but space there. One guy to beat and finally trip him up.
And on the return, number 7, Santiago Gazelle.
What a great job there by Santiago.
That's what I like to see. That fight still there.
That's what Thomasville didn't want to see, was him fielding that kick.
No. We hand it off to number 4. Man, nowhere to go.
Yeah, Thomasville, like I said on the previous drive, they're just swarming to the ball out there.
They're stretching that play out, and there's just nowhere to go.
They're just showcasing all of those athletes they have on that defense. All of those guys can move pretty well out there.
Loss of about 8 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 18. We get the play in. Twins to the top, one wide receiver down here to the bottom. They bring the guy off the edge. He's got to throw it quick, and it's complete. He's going to get it back to about the original line of scrimmage. Number 12, Amari Riles on the catch there in the flats.
Amari's done a great job for us so far this year. That young sophomore out there, both defensively first and foremost, and then offensively in the spot time that he's been out there.
Yeah, and just a great kid all around, humble. Now he'll get fired up now.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably the most vocal leader we got out there. And just to be a sophomore, man, that's huge. But he's played some big-time plays. We spread it out here. Time to throw over the middle. And he drops it. Bring up 4th down for our Red Raiders. Looks like we're going to bring the punt team back on. And, man, again, we've hurt ourselves more than we've helped ourselves getting backed up behind the chains and things like that.
I'd like to just look at the disparity in plays right now, Heath. I mean, honestly, I can't begin to take a guess as to how many Thomasville has versus how many we have, but it seems like we're just flying through these possessions when we have when we have the ball.
Nice high kick.
Good
roll. It's going to take a
Bacon
County roll. And we down it there about the 8-yard line?
Yeah, it's inside the 10.
Yep. Oh, they're going to back it up to the 7-yard line.
Just a great punt there by Isaiah. How many times have we uttered that phrase before?
Yeah, he's definitely been a big weapon for us. And to have that in our arsenal is a great thing, that he can pin them deep right here. And let's see if our defense can hold. Make a stop would be great with 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the half. We come out with our 4-man front. And they hand it off.
That's Carter Chansey there blowing that play up in the backfield.
And that's going to be close to a safety because I don't know if he had forward motion at all. They're going to put it about right at the 1-yard line. Great job by Carter Chansey. We've called his name quite often this year on the defensive side at that middle linebacker spot. He's definitely held up. So that's a big play right there. Going to bring 2nd down and about 16 for Thomasville. But, man, we've got the ball on the goal line for them. All we need is a big stop here by our defense. Fake the handoff.
Quarterback keeps it there, and he'll get back to that original line of scrimmage.
Yep. And, man, he pulled it at the last second. If he hadn't, Theron Moore was ready for that running back. They drop back to pass. In and out of his hands. Big 4th down right here for our Red Raiders. And they're going to bring the punt team on. And that should definitely put their punter in the end zone.
Yeah, another great stop there by the defense.
Now we got to get our offense on the line.
Thomasville's punter gets that off, gets off a good boot there.
Yep. He's going down it all the way down about the 40-yard line. Did switch the end of the field on us. And our Red Raiders are going to take over with 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in this half. And let's see if we can answer right here, Sky.
Sustained drives, Heath.
We ain't got to get it all on the first play.
Honestly, I think our defense would prefer it if it took us, 15 plays right here.
Yeah. Coach Doug used to say he loved 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the top. Hand it off right up the middle. And he's got open grass.
One man
he's
to
at
beat.
The 20, the 10, the 5, and they're going to drag him down about the 3-yard line.
Yep, flag late on the play.
Man, what a hole by our offensive line. Look at that replay if we can.
We'll blame that on Brent.
Yep, Brent did it.
Yep.
They just got me used to the replays. Now they took it from me. You're good. I'm playing. So our Red Raiders, man, are down on the 1 yard line. First down and goal. I said we didn't need it in one play, but I'll take it in one play. Hand off again to number 4.
He's got to be in. Yes, he is.
Touchdown. Great job by our Red Raiders to answer right there. And great job by our O-line, man. The hole was wide open.
Yeah, those guys definitely answered the call there. Thomasville kind of been blowing us up on a few runs. Well, not that time. He was saying the same. Man, ball boy, he's on the sideline. We line up for the point after try. No snap. We're going to try to throw it up.
Point after is no good. No score. Bulldogs 42. Raiders 13.
So much for the 15-play drive there, Heath. But, hey, we'll take them how we can get them.
I'm not mistaken, but when we started this drive, I said we still have 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the clock. We still got 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the clock.
I just noticed that as well.
Our Raiders answer back here. Go get a score on the board, but we're still down big time here in Red Kingdom. 42-13.
Just keep chopping away. Get there.
Has picked up the pace and answered when we needed them to. Again, we've definitely hurt ourselves on penalties more than them stopping us. It up and kick it off. Little pooch kick. It drops. It spins our way, but he picks it up.
Wow.
And brings it down to about the 40-yard line. Man, I thought we had a chance to recover that.
Heath, I wouldn't be as far to say as that ball might have only been inches away from one of our guys there.
Man, that was a great kick by Isaiah. Find the open grass, and like I said, again, if it bounces our way, that's a great play for us. But Thomasville player picked it up and was able to advance it about 10 yards before we were able to bring him down. And our Red Raider defense are now called back onto the field to give it another shot. They hand it off up the middle. And he's brought back down by number 14 and by number 22 for Red Raiders, but he picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Another handoff there up the middle. He's got some space, enough for a first down plus some.
Number 26 in on the tackle. Big first down for Thomasville, puts them into Bacon County territory. They changing the play. They got twins to the top, twins to the bottom. One running back in the backfield, that number 3. Or number 0, they've switched him around. Fake the handoff, a little short pass.
Bit of a high throw there. Good catch.
He spins away from our guy and cuts back, and he's going to score.
Man, what a catch and run by number 1 there. That's Nigel Pittman for Thomasville.
Round. Fake the handoff, a little short pass.
Bit of a high throw there. Good catch
He spins
and run
away
by
from
number
our
1.
guy and cuts back, and he's going to score.
Man, what a catch and run by number 1 there. That
So Thomasville goes for the point after try. Oh, and it's blocked. Number 12, Amari Riles. That's his. Is it his second or third of the year?
I feel like we've seen that a few times this year for sure.
Mention his name quite often. And, man, that's what we want to see, still firing our guys. Again, the scoreboard is what it is. How we play the game the rest of the ways out is what's important. And, man, to see that young man still have fire in there, it could have easily have been just let it go, but he didn't have that mentality. And, man, I love seeing that in a young man. That'll take that young man a long ways. He just don't even realize it yet. Thomasville tees it up towards the top hash again. Line drive, kick. We're going to let it go out of bounds.
Go out of bounds there. Smart move by Keandrick on that top side.
And our Red Raiders are going to take over right here on the 35-yard line. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this half. And we've seen it. We come with twins to the top side, one wide receiver to the bottom. Hand off number 4.
Nothing going on that run.
We got twins to the top side, one wide receiver down to the bottom. Clock ticking down here in the first half. Nice completion by Santiago Bazell to number 3, Isaiah Thomas. Scotland Hennessy.
Yeah, just another one of those plays where Isaiah was able to sit down in the soft spot of the defense, and Scotland hit him with a good, accurate throw, and that'll move the sticks.
Going again.
That's a dangerous throw there when you miss high over the middle of the field.
Amari just was not able to come down with it. Be honest, I'm glad he knocked it down instead of tipped it up like he did. It could have definitely been a lot worse on us there. One minute and 30 seconds left in the half. We got one running back in the backfield. We go to our little bunch set.
Scotland there can't get away from the rush as he fumbles the ball on the play. Thomasville picks it up, runs it back inside the Bacon County 15-yard line. So the strip sack there for Thomasville, and they're set up well positioned here again with a minute and 16 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, Scotland just didn't have nowhere to go, and then as he was going down, just lost the handle on the ball. Was definitely not what we wanted to do right there going into halftime. Hands off to number 3, and he's going to go in to score. Again, one play. And they just expand the lead on it. Hands off to number 3, and he's going to go in to score. Again. And dang, and Mario almost had another one right there.
Yeah. That Thomasville kicker, though, has a really good leg, and you can see it on these point-after attempts.
Yep.
That brings the score with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in the first half. Thomasville 55, Bacon County 13. Heath, we'll see what our Raiders decide to do here to end the half. We'll see how aggressive they decide to be. They'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Little squib, line drive kick. Yonder was going to try to pick it up.
Yep, he falls on it.
So our Red Raiders are going to take over right here about the 20-yard line, 24-yard line. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top.
Maybe there's some miscommunication there on that play, Heath. I'm not
tip.
sure.
Might have been tip coming off the line. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for our Red Raiders. We come out with twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top, one running back in the backfield. Miscommunication.
Ooh. Quarterback and running back were on opposite pages there, and Scotland had to take the brunt of that one.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12. And I think we're going to take this into the halftime. Our Red Raiders facing a definite uphill battle here in the second half. Down 55-13 to Thomasville. And Scott, man, Thomasville's everything that they say they are. Everything on paper.
They have played well. They've taken advantage of things that we've given them. They've created opportunities for themselves, obviously. I mean, Heath, you don't score 55 points in a half just by happenstance and luck.
No, they're very good at what they're doing. And our Red Raiders got to figure out how to answer to this back. Again, how do we play from here? How do we start from this point on and play big man football, if you would.
Well, and then if you think bigger picture, it's bigger than just this game alone.
That's right.
I mean, this is only the first game of region play.
Yeah. And it's definitely one of those things that, again, we talked about our region ain't easy.
No.
Coach Thad, he don't just say we're playing the SEC schedule just to be saying it. We really, truly are in our region. And for our Red Raider, again, we just got to figure out how to come back and have some pride about us.
Play hard.
That's right.
Play hard for these fans. Play hard for yourself, your coaches, just everybody around us. We still have a great crowd here tonight, Heath. I mean, I haven't seen many people file out. There's still a lot of people that have stuck around, and they'll be interested to see how we come out in the second half. And we are too, as we'll take a break and let the bands do what they do and be back after the half.
The Red Hots, Dance Dogs, and Diamond Dogs. Band is under the direction of Adam Swan, with assistant from Haley Bentley. The Red Hots coach is Lauren Rout. Major at coordinator is Jill Everett. Percussion instructor Steve Bryson Jr. Drum major Aaliyah Lovett. Brass co-captains Keziah Dyson and Amari Wright. Woodwind captain Lenore Underwood. Percussion captain Judah Crimley. Red Hot captain Amy Holt. Co-captains are Anna Chambers and Katie Beth Willis. Diamond Dog captains are Bailey Everett and Emma Gabriel. Tonight, the Thomasville High School Marching Bulldogs proudly present a portion of the 2025 halftime show 90s Mixtape, featuring Closing Time by Cindy Sonic, Barbie Girl by Aqua, Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba, All the Small Things by Blink 182, All Star by Smash Mouth, Wanna Be by the Spice Girls, Waterfalls by TLC, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, 1999 by Prince, and Bye 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 by NSYNC. And now, here they are, the Thomasville High School Marching Bulldogs, the sound of the pound.
Raider Nation, join me in welcoming to the field the Bacon County Raider Regiment. The Raider Regiment are under the direction of Dr. Will Garrett and assisted by Miss Renee Garman. They will present a portion of their 2025 show titled On Air Live, featuring the music of Florida Georgia Line, Jason Aldean, Redbone, Bonnie Tyler, Forrest Frank, and Elevation Worship. Soloists include Montserrat Hernandez, Marcus Garrett, Alan Cisneros, Peyton Boatwright, Morgan Smart, and Cade Mosley. The Raider Regiment would like to thank Lee's Chapel Baptist Church for the delicious meal tonight. Drum majors, Kathy Guyton, Cheyenne Jones, and J.C. Steedley. Is your band ready? Raider Regiment, for the last time, you may now begin your performance.
All right, we're back here to start the second half as Bacon County receives the opening kickoff, and we'll take it out past our own 30 to our own about 32, I'd say so.
Keandra did a good job of looking the ball in off the ground and picking it up and getting a little bit out of it. And our Red Raiders come out on offense here. Again, nice deficit we got here, but we want to see how we respond and how we just finish out this game. We come out with twins to the bottom side, one wide receiver to the top. Hand off to number 4. Got him a hole, and he's going to get a couple of yards out of it. He said he got it back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down and 10 for our Red Raiders. Quick pass out to number 12. Going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Going to bring up third down and 6. Big third down here. We need to keep this drive going. Draws back. Miscommunications. San Diego wasn't quite ready for the ball.
Yeah, just threw it a little behind him there.
I think Scotland thought he was going to do a little hook. And we're going to bring our punt team on. Our Red Raider punt team, we got Whitman Tire long snapping.
Running a man on there late, needed one more out there.
High but short punt. And it's going to take a Thomasville bounce. And they're going to take over on our 45-yard line.
And there is a running clock here in the second half, Heath, as it's not stopped yet.
First and 10, 44.
Thomasville comes out with their double twin set, one running back in the backfield. Hand it off to number 3. And he's still trying to drive his feet, and he's going to pick up a few more. Going to bring up a second down and about 6. Goes for a pass. It's complete.
That's going to be a first down for Thomasville out there.
He tried to hit him in the slant and incomplete for Thomasville. Going to bring up second down and 10. Red Raiders come out with their 4-man front across the defensive line. Thomasville sends a man in motion. Hand off number 3.
I see Cam Merritt in there making that stop.
Right along with number 21, Henson Music. big stop for the Red Raiders. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Quarterback drops back to pass. He's got pressure. He's trying to heave it down the field, and it's going to be complete. For a touchdown.
Yeah, they just beat us over the top there.
Yep.
Had a man behind our deepest man, and quarterback, again, I mean, he's been impressive. He's got great arm strength, good arm talent out there, and he's able to sling it and hits this guy right in the chest for the touchdown.
Yep. So they're going to try to point after try. And it is good. So with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, Thomasville takes a 62-13 lead over our Red Raiders.
Yep, we'll take a break and come back. We're back here as Thomasville set the kickoff. 5 minutes here remaining in the 3rd quarter. Thomasville 62, Bacon County 13.
Little squib kick again. Keandre Dixon picks it up. And he's going to try to get it close to the 30-yard line.
You know, they've done their best to keep the ball away from Santiago, but we have great athletes there all over the field. And so most of the time, no matter who you kick it to, is a guy that can potentially hurt you in the return game.
Oh, yeah, they can, absolutely. Keandre's definitely no slouch whatsoever. He ever gets open grass, he's hard to bring down. Our Red Raiders go one wide receiver to the top, one to the bottom. Hand it off right up the middle. And, man, it is just swallowed up.
Lost there on the plays. Just tough sledding there.
Yeah, I don't know. That flag was really late. They're going to get us for personal foul and then personal foul, so offsetting penalties. Well, I don't know what that's for.
Don't look at me, Heath. I don't know. We got a long discussion going on here about the Raider 25-yard line.
All right, looks like we're going to go back to action here. Our Red Raiders got twins to the top.
Running back gets stacked up there around the line of scrimmage.
Yep. We come out with twins to the top side, one wide receiver to the bottom. One running back in the backfield. Scotland goes back to pass. Oh, it's intercepted.
And that's going to be a pick 6 there for Thomasville. Scotland try to fit one into Isaiah. Good catch and run there by the DB, making a play on the ball.
Scotland goes back to pass. Oh, it's intercepted.
And that's going to be a pick 6 there for Thomasville. Scotland try to fit one into Isaiah. Good catch and run there by the DB. Clock has ticked down to 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. I think that point after attempt there was blocked. It looked like it came off really low off the foot.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Heath. No matter the score, you can hear Scott McCarty for the entirety of the game.
That's right.
He is not slacked off with his sound effects.
Thomasville's teed it up to kick off. Line drive kick. It gets past Santiago. He picks it up. He's trying to make something happen. Spins off a couple, but that's where he's going to come down at the 20-yard line. That's going to be the end of the fourth quarter, I think.
Third quarter here.
Or third quarter, that's right.
Yeah, 10 seconds will tick off here.
You know, it's just one of those things, Sky, man, when you have a team like Thomasville, their tradition and their legacy of things, of it just being a well-ran program, and we seeing that here tonight, you know, it's one of those things that any program wants to get to.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what we're trying to get to.
Their roster, if we counted right, somewhere around 100 kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, for us to sit here and, you know, tonight is definitely has not gone our way, is ugly for our side of the line and things of that nature. But man, this is where we want to be at.
Yeah.
This is the program that we would love to see get started here in Bacon County. And for what our young men need to understand, it can start with y'all right here at this moment of time.
Well, if you want to look at high-quality football programs, just look at the ones in our region. You'll get to see them up close and personal the rest of the season.
And, things like this happen. We were talking about it there at halftime. It wasn't too many weeks ago. Thomasville was on the receiving end on a beatdown like this.
Oh, yeah.
From an opponent. And, again, it's how do you bounce back? How do you react in times of adversity? And for us, it's one of those things that, again, the scoreboard is not pretty for us. And I'm not much on moral victories, and I'm sure coaches ain't either, but how do we finish this game? And that's important.
Yeah, because right now you're representing the name on the front of the jersey and the decal on the helmet.
Yep. And another big loss. Clock ticking down, 11 minutes left in the game. Second down and about 16 for our Red Raiders. Nice run by number 6 for Bacon County. That is Roderick Adams.
One of our freshman backs.
Yep. Nice downhill run. Going to bring up third down and about 13. Our Red Raiders come out with twins to the top side, one wide receiver to the bottom side, one running back in the backfield. Fumbled the ball.
Yeah, just the mesh point there. It's going to set Thomasville up inside the Bacon County 15-yard line.
Yep.
I'm sure it's stuff like that that just drives coaches crazy.
Yep. Our Red Raider defense comes back out on the field. They hand it off. We had him in the backfield and just could not bring him down.
Yeah, couldn't quite wrangle him down there as he's down inside the 5 for Thomasville. I know Thomasville has brought in some of their subs here, it looks like. And they still look pretty good out there.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you got 100 kids, it's easy to look good in the second string.
Good job there by Amari Riles making that tackle. You don't have to worry about whether or not he's going to keep playing.
That's right. He's going to fight hard throughout the whole game.
Doesn't look like there's much going there on that run.
No, he's going to pick up a couple. That should bring up a fourth down. Third down. Third down and goal here. Looks like they're on about our 3-yard line.
Oh, Mason Johnson's there. Makes the initial contact.
And we push him out of bounds before he could get to the pylon. Brings up 4th down now. 4th down and long, too. And they get the pitch off and score.
Yep. That'll bring it to Thomasville 74, Bacon County 13 with 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Amari Riles again for the block. I think he took the worst end of the deal because I think that hit him right in the gut.
Yep. That young man just doesn't know how to stop.
No. Our Red Raiders are definitely not in a great mood tonight as Thomasville extends the score.
Well, Heath will start wrapping this up with this running clock. This game will be over before we know it. You know, Thomasville comes in here tonight, lives up to their billing, their reputation. They're everything we expect them to be, everything we said before the game. An extremely good team with some extremely good players and athletes out there, headed by the quarterback, the running backs. I mean, receivers look good. Defense flying around. Great athletes on that side of the ball. Their special teams did fine. Obviously, they have a good kicker and punter. And our Red Raiders tonight just wasn't their night. Too many mistakes. And, you know, they couldn't sustain those drives like they talked about this week. And, you know, Thomasville puts up 74. And, I mean, you got to be a good team to do that because that doesn't just happen. And our Red Raiders will come up short, and we'll pick ourselves up and move on.
Yeah, because, you know, it's this ain't it. We still got a whole season left to go, and our playoff hopes are still a part of it, and Keondrick picks it up. He's trying to get around some people, spin moves, and they wrap him up. And our Red Raider offense is going to take over on about the 19, 18-yard line.